Hello everyone, I'm Asal Aminian. Welcome to the very first video on my YouTube channel. Maybe you've experienced feeling like luck isn't on your side. Or the opposite, sometimes everything goes your way. But there is an important question in the middle of all this. Can we really predict luck? Today we're going to get familiar with a concept that answers exactly this question: expected value. Next, we'll look at what expected value is, why it matters, and how it helps us make more logical decisions. Imagine someone tells you, let's play a simple game. Just pay $2 and roll a dice once. If a 6 comes up, you win $10. At first glance, it's pretty tempting, right? You might think there's no harm in trying it. But here's the important question. Is this game actually worth it? Or does it just look appealing? This is where the concept of expected value enters the story. Now let's see what expected value actually means. Expected value is the average we expect from a random event in the long run. Imagine you have a coin and flip it 1,000 times. Of course, the results are random. Sometimes it comes up tails, sometimes heads. But if the number of flips gets large, you'll see a stable pattern. About half will come up heads and half will come up tails. So in the long run, we can predict the average behavior of the coin. Expected value is basically the long-term average we expect from a random event. Now let's see how we can calculate this long-term average as a number. The formula is actually very simple. We multiply each possible outcome by the probability of that outcome happening. And then we add all of those products together. It's so simple. This is the average of all outcomes, and the weight of each outcome is adjusted by its own probability. Let's use a very simple example. Imagine you have a coin. Every time it comes up heads, you win $1. And if it comes up tails, you lose $1. The probability of each one is also 50%. If you want to calculate the expected value of this game, you say, okay, half the times I get +1 and the other half -1, and then add them together. The result is 0. That means in the long run, you neither make a profit nor take a loss. This means the game is fair, exactly where the concept of expected value starts to make sense. Now let's go back to that dice game. We said that if a 6 comes up, you win $10. But if it doesn't, you lose $2. The probability of winning is 1/6. And the probability of losing is 5/6. So according to the expected value formula, 1/6 of times you win 10 plus 5/6 of times -2, the money you have bet. That means the result is 0. In the long run, that means you have neither profit nor loss. The game is fair, just like flipping a coin. Have you ever wondered how insurance companies always make a profit, even though they may sometimes pay large claims? Let's look at it simply. Suppose each customer pays $100 a year in premiums, and there is only a 5% chance of a claim that would require a $1,000 payment. If you want to calculate the expected value of the company's profits, you say that 95% of the time that entire premium belongs to the company. But 5% of the time the insurer has to add $900 on top of the customer's $100 and cover the claim. That means 95 minus 45, which equals $50. In fact, in the long run, the company makes an average profit of $50 from each customer. Now we understand that this isn't just luck. It's math and probability behind big decisions. A common mistake is thinking expected value is the same as the result that happens most often. But the reality is that these two things are completely different. For example, in a dice game, the number 6 has the lowest probability, only 1/6. But if the prize for rolling a 6 is very large, that rare outcome can change the expected value of the whole game. So even though most of the time other numbers come up, that one specific outcome carries a lot of weight in the expected value. So expected value is about the long-term average, not the more common result. Expected value isn't just for games and luck. In the real world, it shows up almost everywhere. In financial markets, investors use it to evaluate risk and return. Insurance companies use expected value to set premium prices in a way that keeps them profitable in the long run. Even in gambling and games, analysts use this same concept to figure out which game is fair and which one isn't. In fact, expected value is a tool for turning uncertainty into numbers, and that's why it has a role in economics, finance, and even everyday life. Thank you for watching the video till the end. If you enjoyed this video, please like it and subscribe to the channel so we can keep learning other interesting math concepts in a simple way.